All right, today we're going somewhere, well, somewhere truly extraordinary. Imagine going to a university where your campus is literally surrounded by the tallest mountains on Earth. We're talking about the University of Baltistan, an incredible school at the very top of the world. And let me tell you, its story is just as amazing as its location.
You know, to really get a feel for this place, you've got to hear how the university's own vice-chancellor talks about it. He calls it the land of ibex, yak, unstudied beauty, peace and hospitality. That phrase, unstudied beauty, is so key. Because this environment, it's not just a backdrop, it's woven into the very fabric of the university and everything it does.
Okay, first things first. A university atop the world. Let's really dig into what that means. Because to appreciate this place, you first have to grasp just how unbelievably wild its location is.
So, picture this. We're in the far, far north of Pakistan. The University of Baltistan is literally nestled in the lap of the two biggest, baddest mountain ranges on Earth, the Himalaya and the Karakoram. And I can't stress this enough. This isn't just about having a pretty view from your dorm room window. This location is everything. It defines who they are and what they do.
And when I say the scale is unbelievable, I mean it. We're talking about a land of giants. Their backyard has K2, the world's second highest peak. It has count 'em, five summits over 8,000 meters high. You've got massive glaciers like Baltoro and Siachen right there. This isn't just a university, it's an education taking place in one of the most epic landscapes on the entire planet.
Okay, so when you see a place this remote, this intense, you've got to be asking yourself, how on earth did a modern university get started here? Well, that's what we're looking at next, the journey to UOBS.
What's really wild is how quickly it all happened. The whole thing started back in 2011, and it was just a tiny subcampus of another university, just 4 departments. But then, by 2017, that's only 6 years later, it was officially chartered as its own federal university. That's a super fast track, and it shows you just how badly a place like this was needed in the region.
And that need is being met. Today, we're talking about 2,300 students. Now, that might not sound like a huge number compared to a big state school, but think about where it is. It's the only major higher education institution in the whole area. It's a total game changer, a real beacon of opportunity for everyone there.
So what's it actually like to be a student there? Learning at 8,000 feet? Let's take a peek inside.
You might be surprised by how diverse the programs are, but they all make perfect sense for the location. Of course, you've got your natural sciences, computer science, chemistry, biology. I mean, you're in one of the world's greatest natural labs, so biology is a no-brainer. But then you've got humanities and social sciences with things like an MBA and, this is perfect, tourism and hospitality. That's a huge part of the local economy, so they're training people for the jobs that are right there.
And check this out, this is a really smart move. The university offers Chinese lessons. Why? Well, they're right next door to China. This isn't just an elective for fun. It's a super strategic way to prepare students for the real world they live in. It's about bridging cultures, opening doors for trade, and just understanding your neighbors. It's incredibly forward-thinking. But look, it's not all books and studying. They really get that you need more. So while the academic side is totally rigorous and modern, they also have this really vibrant campus life. We're talking cultural festivals, sports, seminars, all the stuff that builds a real community. And in a place this remote, that sense of community is absolutely crucial.
So all of this, the location, the history, the classes, it all leads to their vision for the future. And this is where it gets really interesting. They see themselves as more than just a university. They see themselves as a guardian.
To get what they're trying to do, you need to know about this term, the third pole. You've heard of the North Pole and the South Pole, right? Well, this whole Hindu Kush Himalayan region is called the third pole because it has the largest volume of ice and snow anywhere outside of the Arctic and Antarctica. It's basically the water tower of South Asia, feeding all these massive rivers. It's a globally critical spot, and this university is smack dab in the middle of it. So naturally, their mission is completely tied to that reality. They're not just located there, they're part of it. Their goal is to become a global leader in protecting this place. That means conducting cutting-edge research on climate change, working to protect the glaciers and fragile ecosystems. And, this is so important, empowering the local communities to be the custodians of their own environment. It's about protecting culture and nature at the same time.
Okay, so let's bring it all together. What does an institution like this actually mean for the world? This is your adventure in education.
Seriously, just stop and think about this for a second. What if your campus was home to the world's highest mountains? What if you walked to your chemistry lab and K2 was just right there? How could that not change the way you see the world, the way you see your own studies?
And that, right there, is the heart of it. This isn't just about book knowledge. It's an education that combines everything you learn in a classroom with a profound, everyday connection to the natural world. It's a combination you just can't get anywhere else.
So, when you look at the big picture, the University of Baltistan is doing more than just handing out degrees. It's creating guardians for one of the most vital places on Earth. And it leaves you with a really big question to chew on. How can education not just change a single life, but also help protect an entire planet?